hopefully you guys come back in because I don't know, my computer just would not turn back on. And so now I'm from my phone and you guys have to look at a little bit of a blurrier photo of me, but hopefully you guys will come back in. I'm gonna try and like rebalance this because now I just put some books here so I can come back on for you guys. It's gonna be a little bit annoying because I have to do this from my phone. Hey, Londa. Okay, thank you, thank you. I'm here though. Again, I'm just from my phone because I don't know, my computer. This time I think it was my camera though. Sorry, I'm just like wiping my lens real quick. This time I think it was my camera. So I don't know why. Like I have like this cam link connection thing and it's supposed to work and it don't be working. And I paid all this money. It was supposed to be like the best one, whatever. Okay. So you guys are back. Okay, thank you, thank you. Let's see. I have at least have my computer up so I can answer any of the other questions that you guys asked before I was cut off. Yolanda said, I still have my coupons from when I ordered from your site and I didn't see an expiration date. Is it still okay to use? Yeah, Yolanda, you can use the coupons anytime you like, okay? They're there for you. Ooh, let me not start. Okay. Let's see. Auntie Z says, kind of have a topic change. Initially when doing henna tea spray, and my hair loved it. How are now the tea is damaging. How should I use henna? I am low porosity. You probably need to lay off the henna tea for a while. You need a good balance of moisture and strength. And it looks like you're just using the henna tea, so that's too much strength for you. So I would use any type of moisturizing spray. And I would honestly use henna if you're going to use it as a tea only for like maybe a week and then alternate it to something else, but don't use that continuously. I definitely wouldn't recommend that at all. Okay. Oh, Z-Baby said you're going to announce something. Oh, Z-Baby, you're just probably like freaking out. Like, if this girl don't tell me, she going to talk about everything else except for the announcement. No, it wasn't a big announcement. I'm not even going to hold y'all. It was basically my job has been acting really, really funny. And there's quite a possibility that they are discontinuing my position. And so it's a long story, but basically they wanted me to take this promotion, and because it really didn't end up being a promotion, I declined it. But then I found out that they're potentially discontinuing my job. So in some way, I'm feeling like this might be the push I need to just go full time with my business. Because I feel like a lot of this came at one time, and I've been saying for so long that I wanted to do my business full time. And if you guys don't know, like there's always that comfort level of having your 9 to 5, right? And I feel like this is like, I just, as Z-Baby say, God is forcing you to take the leap. Yeah. And I feel like it's being like completely ripped under, the rug's being ripped under for me, because my job has always been my security blanket. It has. I'm not even going to hold y'all. Like that has been the thing. And I know you guys have seen, like, I get overwhelmed every time I have a sale. And I just feel like if I had more time to do my business, this just might be it. So they potentially have some like discontinuation job benefit for me. So I could still potentially get paid for a number of weeks. But yeah, I'll let you guys know more. So, I've been talking about like, I want to do this full time. It might just be happening a lot sooner than I will. But let's see what else was just stated. Sorry, I'm gonna scroll up in the chat. Yeah, Z-Baby, I feel like God is forcing me to take the leap. She said, this is scary, exciting. She said, wait for them to let you go, get that unemployment. Yeah, I'm definitely going to let them do the whole process. I'm definitely not going to quit so I can get unemployment. But yeah, so it's just funny how things worked out. It's funny how I feel like we've been having these conversations for so long about, me potentially doing this full time. And I will say, I know my job has been one of those things. I honestly, it's interesting. I didn't want to go back from like when they made us go back in the office, and I feel like I hemmed and hawed about that, and it just wasn't giving what's supposed to have gave y'all. It was just not giving. And so maybe this is the opportunity, and maybe I just have to jump and take it. So that is the big news. I am not pregnant. Don't be spreading no rumors out here now. Z Baby said, Michelle, you have what it takes. I'm not meddling, just saying. Looks like God is working his plan. His will be done. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I mean, you're not the only person to say that to me. I don't think you guys are meddling. I feel like I've shared this with you guys, and you guys have kind of been on this journey with me. Um, so I feel like, I can share this with you guys. But once I find out for sure, it's been a lot of things because I'm just processing. They have to officially put everything into, I guess, in the system. So, if this is where I need to be at, I feel like this is where I honestly feel like this is where I need to be at. And okay, she said, sorry, I missed. Okay. I'm happy for you. Whatever situation you find yourself in is contented. Is your dog pregnant? No, my dog is not pregnant. My dog is a male dog. He is not pregnant either. Nobody is pregnant. Let me just clear this up. Nobody's pregnant. I'm not pregnant. My dog's not pregnant. Well, nobody I know is pregnant. The news was that I am might be having to do my job. They might be discontinuing my position at my job. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do. They had offered me this so-called promotion. Turns out it really wasn't a promotion. And when I told them that I was not interested in that, they said, well, we're discontinuing your position, et cetera, et cetera. So I have to, I know I don't want what they offered me. I know that for sure. And so if they discontinue my position, I'll be without a job. And that will give me the opportunity to do my business full time. So that was the big news that I more than likely within a few weeks will know for sure. And I'll be doing my business full time. That means I will be hustling a lot more. I will be posting more often. I'll be trying to expand and grow. One of my good friends, she used to be a coworker of mine. She's helping me set up advertisements, which I had already mentioned to you guys I wanted to do for Black Friday. So I'm going to try and get all of that worked out. When I was in New York, I visited a couple other salons in like Brooklyn and other places just to see what was going on. I'm actually going to do a Philadelphia run as well to see if I can get into any more salons. Like I'm trying to, now that I have more time, I'll have more time. I can spend that time to help grow my business. And that's something that I wanted to do. You guys know that I've said that for so long, and now it's just might be a reality. And I said it's very unsettling because I felt like I was going to do this on my own time. But, as you guys are saying, things happen for a reason. Leap. Yeah. And I've been so scared. Like, I've been so scared to just take the leap. And I feel like God has been like, you know what? You scared? Don't worry. I'm going to remove all the comfort from you. And I've always used my job as like my safety net. Right. I've been in at that job for 11 years, and you feel a measure of stability, and you feel like, oh, I'll be fine. And I never thought I would be in this position right now at this point. But also it's really convenient because I feel like as I'm heading into Black Friday, if Black Friday is going to be anything like it was last year, I was almost, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but I was like overwhelmed with orders, which was a good thing. But I just know the potential I have now to do this full time could be really crazy and a really good thing. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Jackie says, hi, Michelle, how are you? Your hair looks really nice. It's really grown. Thank you. Thank you. I said it was taken down from the style I did on Tip Tuesday, but thank you. Sorry, let me use this hand so I don't like, Faye says, God will open doors that no one can shut. You're blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Call your new friend, fellow entrepreneur in LA, the Waist Beat lady. She'll inspire as well. Yeah, you know what? I definitely wanted to talk to her again because, she had a lot of things happen to her too. And she felt the same way, like, I'm selling waist beads. And, people, I don't think they intentionally doubt you, but they doubt. And then if you're already not feeling like confident in everything, you start to doubt yourself, right? And now look at how her business has grown and expanded, and I feel the same way. And you guys, honestly, it's been really crazy because I didn't do a sale this month because I'm waiting obviously for Black Friday, which I have so many products I want to like drop for you guys and everything. But the last couple weeks I've gotten so many orders in, and it's been amazing. Like usually I'm not saying that I don't get sales outside of my sales. I don't get orders outside of my sale, but the amount of orders I'm getting outside of me even like promoting a sale, has been amazing. I also had, if you guys have not checked out Curls of the CPA, of a CPA, she just did a product review of my entire line. It was a paid review, but I let her be as honest as she wanted to be. I wanted her to give me her opinion on it, speak about everything, and she loved it. I'm actually going to be doing some influencer promotions. If my girl Deidre is still in the chat, I definitely want to work with her. There's a few people I want to, get on and just get my name and my brand out there so much. Diane says things happen for a reason. Leap. Yes, I agree. I agree. And Yvette says congrats on getting your products into an NYC salon. Thank you. Thank you. Big news. All the best, G. Thank you. She said I'm happy for you and I pray that God gives you direction. God's timing is the best. Yes, I definitely agree. Kenny says, okay, so get on Etsy, eBay, etc. I'm already thinking for you. You need to get people to help you. Hint, take a look at Daddy Butter on Facebook. Okay, I'll definitely take a look at them. Start out with what you can manage. Yeah. Z Baby said, Michelle, if you need to skip a Sunday live or two, get ahead of your Black Friday sale. Yeah, I'm definitely been using my weekends to do Black Friday. Honestly, I'm trying at this point, because I have not done promotion. I'm just trying to fulfill the new orders that just came in. Like, I had so many orders come in the last week, and I'm like, what's happening? But like, I'm not complaining, but I'm just like, I'm curious as to where they're finding me. Like, what prompted you to come over? Is it you guys have just been watching my YouTube videos for a while and then you're like, you know what, I want to support. I'm curious right now where this like sudden like surge of interest is. Maybe God is like, I told you, don't worry, I got you. So, put that trust, that faith in him, right? But yeah, if I do need to skip some Sunday lives, I'll definitely let you guys know. Like last Sunday, that's why I really didn't go live. I had so much on my plate and I was trying to like process and I was a little bit sad and I was trying, to figure out what my next move was, like what I need to do and what I was okay with and like having the rug pulled from you and just when you're not, it's like I want to leave on my terms and now you're telling me you want me to leave on your terms. It was just like, whoa. So I think I needed that week to like just kind of process everything. Okay. Oh, Sharon says this is very exciting. Taking the leap. You're going to make the right decision. Thank you so much. She says, hi, Michelle. I'm still waiting for the big sale. Been sharing with others. They are waiting too. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, word of mouth is amazing. I'm going to get help for Black Friday too, so I don't overwhelm myself. But my girlfriend's been coming over. She's been helping me like get products like organized and all of that. Like if you guys see my second bedroom right now, it is I have ordered so many products and so many like ingredients so I don't run out. It's a little chaotic right now, so I'm trying to like reorganize my life, but for the next couple of weeks, that's really what I'm going to focus on, is just getting stuff in stock, ordered, and ready for you guys for the sale. Okay, someone just said something. So Z Baby says, have you decided to do prepaid orders for Black Friday? Yes, I will be doing that a week before Black Friday. So I will send out emails regarding everything. And I am going to offer it first to those who have purchased from me in the past. And then everyone else will get the week of Black Friday. So yes. Let's see. Octavia says, congratulations. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Kenny says, I know that's right because I made shampoo for the first time and I'm not having it. Nope, I will pay for one instead. I already have the strengthening conditioner. Awesome. You guys, I really cannot tell you how much I appreciate your support. It really means the world to me. Good afternoon. Please don't forget us here in the UK with your products. Love your Sunday live. Yeah, I do ship to the UK, but what I was trying to do, and maybe if you know like a UK supplier, so like I could just, instead of like shipping, everything to the UK, I would ship like one big order to them and then they could ship out to you guys. So like a hair store or somebody, that's what I'm going to try and find, someone who could retail in the UK. so I could just make, shipping would be a lot less expensive than, shipping to the UK, because I do ship there, but I know shipping is expensive. So I'm working on that, definitely trying to work on that. But if I don't have it before Black Friday, you can always order Black Friday sale. The sale is going to be worth your time. I'm letting you know it's going to be worth your time and money. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, Gina says, right? We need a prepaid hookup. I got y'all. Kenny says, I'm constantly sharing your videos on Facebook and other hair groups because they work for me. I also share the website. I'm currently doing an herb hair wash challenge and I need my shampoo. I hear you, sis. I got you. I got you. I'm telling you, Black Friday, I got y'all. Sophia says, Michelle, I pray for you and I have you in my prayers. You're blessed. Your business will be lucrative and fulfilling. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, I'll take all the prayers and all the blessings I can get. Z Baby says, Michelle, this is actually super amazing. If they let you go, God is shouting, daughter, I got you, baby. Right? Right? I definitely feel like that. Tiny says, where can you purchase a purple shampoo? That will go for Black Friday. I'm going to drop that the week before Black Friday, but it will be on sale, like a Black Friday type sale. So it will be part of the prepaid thing. But yes, that's when that will come out for you guys. Was there anything else I wanted to mention to you? No, I think that was really just the big news. That was like the biggest thing that weighed on me. That's why I really didn't go live last week. I just was processing everything. But yeah, let me know if you guys, okay, let me see. Can we still use the purple shampoo even though we don't have gray hair? Would it still benefit for us? Yeah, it's a great shampoo. It's an herbal infused shampoo. As you guys have seen the past couple of weeks, I've been using it on my for myself, and I love it. Let's see, what y'all talking about? Oh Lord, Kenny out here. No, we're gonna be fighting online for the shampoo. Yeah, I know. I have a feeling that a lot of people I think a lot of people like the idea of just a shampoo in general over the shampoo bar, which is fine, right? People have preferences. So I have a feeling that a lot of people, even if they don't have gray hair, are going to be using the purple shampoo. But I mean, by all means, you can use it. I've been using it for eight weeks now, and I love it. I love it, and my hair loves it. I don't think I see any like difference like color wise in my hair. I will say though, the last henna treatment that I did, and I used that purple shampoo, I felt like my henna was I don't know, more vibrant the last time. Or my color was more vibrant a few days after. I don't know, but I like how my hair looks. I feel like right now it looks kind of sandy just because maybe the light and the lighting in my room right now. But if I were to go in the sun, my hair is very, very red right now. So, but yeah. Let's see. Did anyone else say anything? Oh, I'm just laughing at Kenny over here. All right, you guys, if you guys have any questions also about anything that we discussed in any of the videos, any of the challenges, we are we on week 10 or week 11 for, I know you guys are like starting the week because I'm a week ahead of you guys. But I think we're wrapping up the challenge very, very soon. I think in like 2 weeks, the Protective Style Challenge will be over. Of course, we'll still be doing other things too. And I still owe y'all some skincare videos. Don't attack me, okay? But I got y'all on that. I'm definitely working on filming stuff now, so I can try and get that edited. I'm actually trying to see if I can hire someone to help edit for me, so I can have more time for other things because editing takes me so long to do. But that way, if I film it, I have the content, someone else can edit it, I can tell them like the format, the style that I like, and yeah, so that way you guys get more videos out as well, especially the skincare because y'all have been asking me, and I owe y'all some skincare secrets. So yeah, because right now I don't have anything. I put a little bit of what do you call that, concealer under my eyes. I feel like my under eyes are a little bit dark, but that's pretty much all I have on, and I put on some mascara today, but this is it. Wait, let's see here. Oh, Gina says, I'm gray and I need a natural, healthy purple option. Yes. I got you, Gina. I got you. Kenny says, you look brown red. Yeah. That's from the henna. Consistently using henna over the years. But in the sun, I'm telling you, in the sun, like it's crazy red. Like my hair, I have, you guys know that like black wig. It's not black, it's like a brownish wig that sometimes I put on. I wore it in a few videos, but now when I put it on, and I used to like leave the front of my hair out. Like my hair is so light compared to that. It's like night and day difference. Let's see here. Auntie Z says, thank you for addressing my question. Let me clarify. I was using the henna tea once every 3 weeks and adding a moisturizing leave-in on top, and it was still damaging. What do you think? When you say damaging, what do you mean? Was it making your hair brittle? Was it making your hair dry? Like damaging, like how? Like what was happening to it? Kenny says, so when should we look for the Black Friday sale start? I have my money ready. So if you've ever purchased from me, it will start the week before the other sale will start. I know that doesn't help you guys. I have to look on my calendar. I'm like, my phone is here, but we are November 7th. Black Friday is the 20. When is Thanksgiving, you guys? Because I don't have my phone. Like I'm using my phone to do the YouTube. Let me know what date Thanksgiving is, and I can give you guys about a range when you guys can do the prepaid for if you've ordered. And if you haven't ordered from me before, the Black Friday, I'm going to start that probably like the Monday or the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I am going to do it almost like a week-long sale like I did last year. I feel like if a lot of the, I'll say this, if a lot of the companies are doing their Black sale or Black Friday sale early, I'm going to do like the other companies are. But if you purchase from me, I'm going to start a week before that. You'll get an email with it. You'll get your own little code with it. If you decide, I'll say this, if you decide to share that email, that's on y'all, okay? Because then you're going to give people early access. Everyone else is going to get normal access like a normal Black Friday sale would. So, she said 2 more weeks to Thanksgiving. Aren't we almost like 3 weeks to Thanksgiving? Or are we only 2 weeks out? I feel like this whole year has just been like crazy. Let's see. So 26th or 25th. Okay, so yeah. So then you guys, if it's that week, then you guys will probably get a notification around like what's the week before that? Like maybe like the 18th or the 15th, between the 15th and the 18th. I'll have to look on my calendar, but around then is when the pre-sale will start for you guys. So very, very, very soon. Next week-ish, kind of, maybe. So very soon. Z Baby says, can you begin the prepaid sale on Friday, December 19th? It will be around that time. I'll have a better idea like next week. Okay, let me just scroll up. Mackenzie says, I missed the big news. Please share again. Oh, Lord, girl, you'll make me cry. No, the big news was basically that I'll probably be, my position is going to be discontinued at my job, so I'll probably be doing my business full time. So that was the big news. If you want to watch all of the other ad-libs to it, you can definitely like scroll back and watch everything because I talk about it more, but that's pretty much the gist of the news. Let's see. Yakubo says, how long is it advisable to leave a protective style? So every protective style can be a little bit different. If you're just using your own hair, I recommend like 2 weeks with the protective style. And like when I have my twist in, you can like leave it up to maybe 1 to 2 weeks. If you're using like extension hair, I would say 6 to 8 weeks max, but you need to make sure that you're like moisturizing your hair in between, keeping your scalp clean, etc., etc. I wash my hair weekly, even when I wear a protective style. Like we're in the challenge. Again, I just took down the style so I can I'm about to, as soon as I finish this video, I'm about to film for Tip Tuesday. I have not been wearing my hair out or down at all. 0 amount of the time. This is the longest my hair has been out since the challenge started 9 weeks ago. That's what I'm doing. But I leave my hair in the style for 1 week. So if you haven't watched any of my videos, at the end of every single video for the last 9 weeks, I've done a protective style for you guys. I wear that style for the entire week. A lot of times you'll see me on Sundays with the style still in my hair. But if not, I usually have just taken it down because I'm like prepping to film for Tip Tuesdays, which I do on Sundays. So I wear it for the week, I cleanse my hair, I moisturize it, and I put it right back in another protective style for the next 7 days. So that's what I've been doing for this particular challenge. I recommend it 1 to 2 weeks with your own hair, and then 6 to 8 weeks with extension hair. But again, make sure you're moisturizing down the length of it. Like if you have braids, you want to make sure you have your spraying your leave-in, keeping your hair nice and moisturized. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Auntie Z says, it was brittle, dry, curls were not as tight as normal. When I blow dried for a trim, my ends were thin and had to cut off more than normal. So I would stop doing the henna tea then completely. I would start using a moisturizing deep conditioner every single week. I don't know how often you're shampooing your hair, but shampoo and use a moisturizing deep conditioner. Leave any strengthening products alone. Don't let it touch your hair for at least, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks. And then I would use a strengthening treatment. I would stop with the henna because the henna might just be too much for your hair, which is fine because henna is a powerful herb. I love it. A lot of people love it. You might need to use it maybe as a gloss treatment, maybe a tea or a mask is too much for your hair. So if anything, I would just stop right now for a complete month. And if you want to use some type of strengthening treatment, I would try maybe like adding a tablespoon of cassia. I would try adding that or fenugreek. Get your hair accustomed to those particular herbs. Add a tablespoon into your deep conditioner and use it that way. You can also do that with henna. You can add a tablespoon to your deep conditioner. Get your hair acquainted with it because it is a very, very powerful herb. But right now, for the next 4 weeks, I would just leave it alone and just use your deep conditioner, use your moisturizing leave-in. Make sure your moisturizing leave-in does not have any proteins in it because that could also be adding to it. If you have henna and then you're using protein right next to it and henna and protein, hair will be dry and very brittle. So, take a look at your ingredient list. Okay. Sophia says, Michelle, you're going to have a shea butter by January next year. I have a shea butter right now already, Sophia. Z-Baby says, can you, okay. Oh, that's sooner. You said the 16th before I sent my comment. Yeah, I'm going to look on the calendar and I'll definitely let you know for sure when. But it'll be between probably like the 16th, 16th, 18th, somewhere around there. I'll let y'all know, okay? Virginia says, I like to stay and finish your live, but through you, God's reminding me of what I need to go do. I understand. Congrats on your business and God bless. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. And thanks for joining us. McKinsey says, congratulations. Thank you so much. So you get more time to do what you love. Yeah. Kenny says, geez, I feel like I'm standing in line at Walmart for those flat screen TVs on Black Friday. That's how bad I need shampoo. If the internet was physical, y'all would get run over for shampoo. You're cracking me up, sis. Yolanda says, do you have any insight on how to moisturize stretched hair? Because I just realized I'm so used to moisturizing my hair while it's in its natural state. I have no idea how to moisturize it on its stretched state. So one of the things that I found when it comes to keeping your hair stretched and moisturized is that you need to make sure you moisturize it very well before you stretch it. I know, but like, as someone who, you guys know, I don't really like stretch my hair often, if at all, really. But making sure you're using moisturizing ingredients, make sure you're deep conditioning before you're stretching your hair, making sure everything is locked and sealed in before you stretch it is like really key, because that should help to keep your hair moisturized for at least 3 to 4 days. Now, if you're going to re-moisturize it again midweek, like your hair is dry, you want to do that, I'm going to recommend a cream-based moisturizer. And then, are you talking about like blow dried stretch or talking about straight stretched? Straight stretched? um, so if you're talking about blow dry stretch, I would then like use a cream moisturizer, something that's heavy. It can still be water based, but I wouldn't recommend like a watery like leave-in. Like my spray leave-in, I wouldn't do that if your hair is stretched. I would use more like maybe my twist cream that is like, it's thicker, it's heavier, it's more like elongating than anything. Yeah. So then I would use that to refresh my hair, and I would put it into like large twists and then band the twist to help it, not shrink up overnight. But that shouldn't like re-wet your hair that much to make it like shrink back up. So that's what I would do. I would make sure my hair was very, very moisturized ahead of time. Moisturize it right before I'm going to stretch it. And then hopefully, and I always say this, like hopefully you're using good products that last in your hair to keep it moisturized for 3 to 4 days, and then re-moisturize it again with a heavier cream base leave-in. Okay, let's see. Okay. Robin says, hi, Michelle, your business will thrive. Thank you. Your Ayurvedic knowledge is so unique combined with product creation. I've been using exclusively since summer and I can't get enough. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sis. I appreciate your support too. She said, Yolanda, that's a good question. Okay. Hi, I would like to use henna. However, I'm not sure of the outcome. Could you advise me, please? Thank you. So I have actually a ton of videos about henna, but my number one recommendation is to introduce henna into your regimen slowly. So I would do a gloss treatment first, okay? Because henna is a really powerful herb, and it can be very strengthening for some people. So I would do a gloss treatment. Basically, you would use like 1 part henna and equal parts conditioner, or you could add 1 tablespoon of henna to like 3 parts conditioner, right? You want to introduce it to your hair slowly. You would do the henna first, add some warm water to it, add some tea to it, let the dye release, okay? You want those properties from it, and then mix it into your conditioner and start that way. Then you can work your way up to a full mass treatment if you really like it. If you find that it's already strengthening enough like that, then you can just continue to use a henna gloss treatment. But if you type henna NowIamNappy, you can find a ton of recipes that you can try with henna. But again, start with a gloss. Don't start with a mask, okay? Okay. Oh, Sophia says, I don't have any money now. I will have extra in January. Well, yeah, you can definitely order in January. Everything that is on my site that I sell now will be continued for, I don't want to say forever, but will be continued forever. Okay. So I'll definitely have some back in stock in January. Tamla says, I ran out of your leave-in conditioner. Was trying to wait for your sale. Placing order today. What can I use until? I can ask you, what do you have at home? But do you have anything that's also humectant based, like honey or glycerin, agave even? I'm saying that because you can make a tea, right? And then add some glycerin to it, add some honey to it, and then use that as like as a refresher spray, like leave-in, and then add your moisturizer on top. But I would do that if I ran out. I used to do that when I would run out of stuff back before I, used to make my own. Let me see. Okay, Diane says, are you going to do a group package with all your products minus the bars? So I have a bundle. I have like 2 bundles right now, but I was thinking about doing a bundle with everything, one of everything, because the last bundle that I did was a Protective Style Challenge bundle that has a shampoo, leave-in, twist cream, deep conditioner, strengthening hair mask, oil, and the 3 gloss bars. But it doesn't come with the shea butter, which I feel like a lot of you guys like, or shea butter. I might do one with the whole thing and have an option for either the shea or shea butter. Is that what you're talking about? Or you want a different bundle, like package completely? I think I also going to do a bundle for the gloss bars so that you guys can, like, instead of just having to pick one on one, if you like to get all three of them in a thing, I'm probably going to do a bundle like that, a gloss bar bundle. There'll be a lot of options, okay? Let's see. Okay, because once I get the Rev Air, I want to stretch my hair more, but I don't want to have it consistently dry. Yeah, I get it. Again, I would make sure you just have a good routine before you put your hair in that dryer. Because, you know, the thing is, when you add any type of water-based product ingredients to your hair's going to do one thing. Okay, that's what my hair, I feel like my hair is shrinking as I'm talking. Because I did like missed it right before I came on, so my hair is just going to do, it's going to do what it's going to do. It's going to shrink back up because that's what healthy natural hair does. But like a more cream based stuff will help, you know, to keep it a little bit stretched longer. Also, banding it at night will help as well. Oh, hey, Misty Blue. She says, hey, your hair looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I just took it down from the style. I was telling them for my latest video. I just took the style down and sprayed it with some water and came on for y'all. Oh, Yolanda says, are you getting the Rev Air on Black Friday too? That's another item I need. Yeah, I definitely need it. Yakuba says, do you have a Facebook group? Yes, I do. It's on my community tab. If you go there, the Facebook group is there. You can just click it. After I finish this live, I'll go and accept whoever's wants to join that. You guys feel free, and I always say this, you don't have to wait for me to like start a topic in the group. Feel free to jump in, ask questions. Even I want the group to also be, yes, we can talk about hair care because we're always going to talk about hair care. But like if you have questions regarding like maybe healthy living, herbal living, Ayurvedic lifestyle, like, oh, I want to drink teas for this. Because I think I had asked you guys about a tea to like detox my body. So if you guys have also other questions like regarding that, feel free to ask them in the group. You have a few herbalists in that group who know a lot about herbs and taking them internally as well. So, you know, there's a wealth of information, a wealth of knowledge out there in that group. So definitely join, ask your questions, get your questions answered. Okay. Tamala says, I have glycerin. How do I make it? So I would do, what herbs do you have? Or what teas do you have? Do you have any like moisturizing tea? Do you have any like marshmallow root? Do you have any slippery elm? Do you have any maybe hibiscus, chamomile tea? I'll brew a tea like I normally would. And if you have any aloe, that'd be good too. But if you don't, that's fine. Then I would do let me be clear. I would do like 1 tablespoon of glycerin for 8 ounces of water or tea. Okay, so that would be the ratio I would use. If you feel like your hair needs a little bit more, you can add a little bit more glycerin. And glycerin, yeah, and then make sure you just leave that in the fridge and toss it after the week. So that, 8 ounces, maybe if you want to cut that in half, you find like you're throwing that out and too much, try 4 ounces, use half a tablespoon of glycerin, shake that up, spray that on your hair, throw that in the fridge, okay? Okay. Z Baby says, what agave is great substitute for honey? Is it an even swap or is honey better? I think it's a great swap, but I prefer honey. But I would always recommend you try it for yourself because you might prefer agave better. But that's totally up to you. I prefer honey though. Personal preference. That's what I'll say. And I feel like if you have it in your house, go ahead and try that. Why not? What were you talking about, Diane? You said with Shebe? Are you going to make a group with all your products? Oh, with the Shebe butter. Oh, that's what you want. You want a package with the Shebe butter. Okay. All right. I got you. Z Baby says, I keep hearing about the Rev Air. My interest is peaked. Michelle, do you have a Rev Air video? I do not. I was saying I'm about to ask them to send me a Rev Air. Oh, I have never used it. I've seen the reviews for it. I've seen people stretch their hair and be like, oh, they put it in there and they like stretch it out. It's all down here. So yeah, I would do that. I'm gonna ask, so maybe I could do a review on it for you guys. The lovely Afri says, "Do you know what the sale will be, like percentage off for Revere Black Friday?" Oh, I don't know for Revere. Yakuba says, "Please, can ask for tips selling hair products. It's been a struggle for me." Yeah, you can ask your tips. I mean, you could ask for tips. Sure. I'll see what I can do. Kenny says you need moderators for that group. That's a must. It gets dangerous on Facebook. Get them to be moderators. Yeah, I meant to do that. I will definitely try and figure that out this week because yes, you're right. And I've said that, and I'll tell you this, and I've said it on the group. If someone is reported multiple times, I will remove you from the group. I have no problems removing people from groups because I want it to be a safe space, and it, of course, like, as women, we all are going to have varying opinions, different opinions. And so I'm hoping to keep the group very respectful, right? And it's okay if people disagree. Like, we are humans, we are adults. But I do agree, if something becomes aggressive, it gets out of hand, and it's repeated, like people are reporting you for something, I will boot you from the group. Okay. But yes, and that is why I do need moderators to make sure that nothing escalates and gets out of hand. I'm in a ton of other Facebook groups on Facebook, not just natural hair groups, and things get really crazy sometimes. So I'm hoping that that does not ever happen in my group. And I think we are a great group of women who respect one another. But I do agree, as it grows, it's something that needs to be moderated and monitored. Currently, it's okay. No, nothing has happened. But I do agree with you. I'll try to find somebody who can also moderate the group, because I also won't be in that group every single day. And I know, again, I want you guys to feel free to like ask your questions about healthy living, healthy lifestyles, along with healthy hair care. So yeah, that definitely would need to be moderated in that case. Yeah, I hear you, Kenny. I see you. Yolanda says, do you use the same ounces to tea with honey? Yeah, that's what I would use. Yakuba says, how do you train yourself to drink water also? It's just something I do. I honestly stopped drinking sodas and all that stuff like years ago. So it's my go-to. But when I transitioned off of like drinking like sodas and all of that for a long time, I would do like fruit flavored water. So I would infuse fruit into water to make it more like good or better. I also used to use seltzer water a lot, like flavored seltzer water, and sometimes I'll drink that too. Like I get them from Costco, the big old things. Like my husband, he was a big soda drinker, but now like he just drinks the seltzers and the flavored seltzers in particular. It's also good. Maybe set a timer on your phone to every hour it's a ding, and it's like drink 8 ounces of water, or drink 4 ounces of water. Maybe 8 ounces is too threatening for you right now, or too intimidating, I'll say, for you. But yeah, I would just remove anything that's like all sodas and even juices. Honestly, like there's so much sugar in them. Not saying you can't use them or drink them, but I literally, when I drink juice now, I'll put like a quarter cup of juice and put like half a cup of water to it. My husband's just like, "Ugh." But now he doesn't. He drinks it with seltzer, but I just find it to be very sweet. And you'll notice your taste buds will change over time when you start drinking water more. And then you try to introduce yourself to like juice or soda, and you're like, oh my God, like I used to drink this. But yeah, that's just some ways. And then it becomes like, once it becomes natural for you, I don't even think about it. Like, that's just how I normally live my life. But that transition, but again, it's been like 10 years for me when I stopped drinking soda really like that. But transitioning again to fruit flavored waters, using seltzer definitely helped along the way. Talon says, when I do my twist at the end, I seem to get long strands that wrap around my finger as I twist. Is that normal? It sounds like you probably need, it could be either you didn't detangle your hair like well before you twisted your hair, so you have like you have shed hair in the twist that's causing it to have like long pieces, or it could be time for a trim. So if it keeps happening like all over your head, you probably needed a trim. Or if you're not detangling your hair well enough, there's lots of shed pieces which can actually cause more knots in your hair if it's not like detangled enough and detangled properly when you like take it out and you wash your hair. So yeah, I would make sure your twists are detangled before get all the shed hair out. And if that's not the case, then go ahead and give yourself a trim, sis. And if you're not someone who likes to trim your own hair, hopefully you have a hairdresser you trust, or you have a friend you trust who can trim your hair for you. Kenny says, you need about 4 people. That's what I've seen from experience with other groups. Okay, sis. T-Will says, Tamala, you need a good trim. Yeah. Sophia says, Michelle, do you do diagnosis on hair, like porosity, hair type, density, volume, and so forth? So yeah, when I used to do consultations, now I haven't done consultations lately because I just don't have the time for them. But you know, maybe with my new potentially losing my job, I'll probably start doing that as well, doing back consultations. So when I do a consultation with somebody, I'll have you initially like write down what you're currently using, what issues you're noticing in your hair, all that. And we do a live like Zoom consultation. I'll talk to you. We'll talk about hair characteristics and all that. Like we'll discuss all that with you. If you're having scalp issues, if you're whatever you're going through your hair, you feel like your hair's not growing, all of that. So, again, if my job is discontinued, like they said it would be, I will be definitely going back to doing hair consultations, but I'll probably only do them like 1 or 2 times a week on certain days, just so I don't, just having a schedule. But I'll definitely let you know. But yeah, I used to do that, and a lot of people got a lot of help from it, especially a lot of people in different countries who were telling me that they didn't have access to get certain products. So it was really beneficial for them because they just knew what to look for in products. So we talk about ingredients. I'll break down like what your hair may not be liking from this, and we'll give you some suggestions for different things and all of that. So once I start doing hair consultations again, I'll let you guys know for sure. Obviously soon, because she told me basically the process would take 4 weeks, so I'll know very, very soon for sure. So yeah. Let's see here. Oh, face it, they say sugar is poison to your body. Yeah, that's what they say. I honestly believe it. I used to have a major sugar addiction. Like, oh my God, from like early childhood, I used to eat so much candy. Y'all don't even understand. I was like a major sugar, drinking like 20 ounces of soda every single day, sugar addiction. And I'm gonna tell you that detox off of sugar was the worst detox I've ever experienced in my entire life. You know. Yolanda says, is drinking too much tea bad for us? So it can be in a way. Remember, the teas are herbs, right? So herbal treatments have a number of things that can affect your body. All herbs have different properties, different uses. Yeah, some teas can make you actually feel a bit dehydrated. Depends on what type of herbs are in those teas. Some teas have diuretic properties. So yeah, there is a way of drinking too much tea. The same way you can drink too much water. Too much of a good thing can become a bad thing. So I would, on the tea boxes, they always have a recommended use and how often you can use it. So I would stick with whatever's on the tea box for internal use. And yeah, because, and if you're like, maybe you don't know and you're just like, I want to try this. Maybe you're like me, you buy the loose leaf tea. If you Google, like if you're drinking chamomile, and you can ask like, how much chamomile can I take per day? And it's hard because there's not no definitely like daily recommended dose of chamomile. Nobody's recommending that per se, but they'll tell you like you can only take like a tablespoon, or I don't know, 2 tablespoons in your tea, or two cups of tea a day. They'll tell you like a recommended dose to do, so you don't like OD on tea. Because again, these are herbs, and I think like a lot of people, sometimes we just think of like everything's natural, so I can just use it and do whatever I want, however I want. But remember, these herbs are powerful and they have a number of benefits for you. We use them topically, but internally, there's a number of properties. And you talk about diuretic, you talk about cleansing, you talk about calming stress and anxiety. There are so many things. So you just want to look at the herbs that are in each and every tea and use a recommended dose if you're using like the box tea that gives you a recommended drinking usage. Okay. Yakuba says, what's your take on easily detangling brush for really tight curls? I want to get it, but I'm scared it might not work. So, Yakuba, I'm actually not a big comber. If you guys don't know my channel, I don't really comb my hair too often. I do think that you do need to properly detangle your hair occasionally, right? According to your schedule. Like, everybody think it's going to be a little bit different. Um, some people like that brush. I have not tried it. I have the dupe of the Felicia Leatherwood brush that has like the snaps, like you can, like the brush completely moves apart. I've used that twice. I usually fully detangle my hair like once a month. That just works for me. I finger detangle the rest of the time, but I do a pretty good job finger detangling for me. That works for me. I think everybody has to do stuff that works for them. I also sometimes, like if I'm, in the shower, I use my big wide tooth comb. I always start off with that first before I use any type of brush on my hair. So always be fingers first, then comb, and then if I was going to use that like Felicia Leatherwood brush, I would use that as like the final step. I just think don't follow every trend on every brush, because I remember there was at one point everyone jumped on the Denman bandwagon a few years ago, like the first version of Denman. And then a lot of people felt like Denman ripped out their hair. They felt like their hair was getting like shredded, right? And a lot of people kept asking me to review it. Oh, you should review it. You should do this. And I was like, that's, first of all, that's not something that I do. I don't really jump on trends. Again, I've been natural now almost like 14, maybe longer years. So I've seen the trends come and go. I've seen them come and go. If you feel like your hair is not being detangled properly, I want you to just take your time, with finger detangling first. I think everyone can benefit from a finger detangle first before doing that, but you can always work with combs. They also have paddle brushes, all that. You don't have to use the easy detangler. If you're intimidated by it, if you feel like it's going to rip out your strands, maybe you just don't do it, and that's okay, right? You have to figure out what works best for your hair. But for me, I'll say this: on my channel, you'll rarely see me use a brush. Not that I don't, but you'll rarely see me do that, because I am pretty much a finger detangler. That's where my thing lies. And then once a month, I'll go do a really thorough detangling. Okay. Yolanda says, that seems to be my problems, because I got a recent trim, so it has to be I'm not detangling my hair enough. Yeah, probably then. That's it. Kenny says, do you take hair vitamins? If yes, which ones? Yes, I take hair vitamins. You guys missed, I have a video out of all the things that I take. I have a whole video about all the vitamins I take, but I take hair, skin, and nails. But that's really it. That's I take, so y'all know I have anemia, and so I take an iron supplement, which is the liquid iron I take. And I tell you in the video also that I take moringa and amla powder, and mix that in my smoothies, or I drink moringa tea or whatever. So I use that for my iron anemia, and I take a hair, skin, and nails, and a multivitamin. If I'm not doing that, I take sea moss gummies, and that's really it. That's like my regular, thing. But I can honestly say I don't take hair, skin, and nails every day. Like, I probably should, but I don't. It's only when I remember. I do take the one that has the biotin in it. And I will tell you that if you take that one, it has a very high dose of biotin, and a lot of people break out from it. So you need to make sure you're consuming your water. And I state that in that video. If you type in NowIamNappy, like vitamins, the video will pop up. But I tell you everything I take, and I drink a lot of water. I pretty much exclusively drink water, you guys. Pretty boring, but yeah, it works for me. But they have one without biotin as well that works very well for some people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Oh, Sophia said, thank you, Michelle. How much do you charge for your hair diagnosis on average? So it depends. This depends on you as the individual. You can book 30-minute or 1-hour sessions. You can book multiple ones. So I used to do, and I haven't done it, but I used to charge, I'll say this, my price now is $50 for 30 minutes. If you want multiple ones, we can talk about like reducing the rate for like if you need 3 or 4. A lot of people usually will do 2 to 3. We'll do, like, again, before the initial one, I'll have you write up your plan. So like you're not when we get together, you're not writing your plan in front of me. Like, you'll send me that ahead of time so I can like look at it, look at the ingredients of the products, evaluate that. So our first 30-minute session, you can tell me anything you want to tell me, and I can give you like my recommended initial thing. We can look at your hair, you can show me your hair, whatever. We can talk through that. And then usually what happens, sometimes people will schedule me one, like I'll give you, what I'll do is I set you up for like a 6 or 8 week plan, right? And so I usually midway will be like, oh, I like to do see you midway if you have any questions. And you can also, come on live and ask me a question or message me. I'm not going to be like, no, we're not in the chat, you can't talk to me. Like, I'm not like that. So if you have questions along the way, you can always message me. But like midway, I like to do a check-in. And then like for the close of it, I like to make sure you have your regimen set. Your hair is looking much better. I say always by 2 months, you should be able to see the difference in your hair. And from there, like, if you ever want to check in, you can always pop in and do like random check-ins with me. But that's about what I was charging. So yeah. Okay. Tamla says, what is the proper way to detangle the hair? I haven't used a comb in forever. So Tamla, I think I kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but just for reference, I say I'm recommended always first finger detangle your hair with whatever. I use my deep conditioner because y'all know my deep conditioner has crazy amounts of slip in it. I always start from the bottom and you finger detangle, work your way up. And then if I'm going to use a comb, then after I do all of that, then I get my comb and I work my way from the bottom all the way to the top, right? Always make sure you remove everything down bottom first. And then if I use the comb or the brush as the final step, then I would do the same thing, work from the bottom all the way up to the top. Okay. So I always, and I say this, I highly recommend finger detangling first because you're going to feel your hair. You're going to learn your hair. You're going to feel those initial knots, those initial parts that you need to detangle. You're going to get rid of those big things. Okay. And then the comb is going to help, remove this next step. But the brush and everything, that's really what's also going to trap that shed hair in there that, sometimes you're like pulling out when you're doing finger detangling. You're like, oh, shed hair, shed hair. So that brush will catch all that shed hair. Okay. Let's see. Yakuba says, I use preservative eco and herb. Didn't know it was insoluble in water. What preservative can I use for teas and antioxidant? Oh, shoot. Sorry. Where is this? Sorry. Okay, what teas? Okay. And please, okay, sorry. Can I use 4 teas and antioxidant? What preservative can I use for teas and antioxidant? And please, can you talk about preservatives and herbs in depth? Yakuba, you can use Optifin ND, which is for liquids only, right? If you don't have any oils in it, you use the Optifin ND. You can also use GeoGuard Ultra, which is water-soluble preservative. I have a big bag of that. It's a powder. It dissolves right in your water phase of your teas. So yeah, I use those. What was your other question? Sorry. You said, can you talk about preservatives in depth when it comes to herbs? I have a preservative video out there. I'm not sure if you've watched it yet. What kind of questions do you mean like in depth when it comes to herbs? The thing is, and I have said this on multiple of my live videos before, anytime you use fresh ingredients, okay? Anytime you make a tea with ingredients, anytime you're using any type of water infused herbal mixtures, anything like that, aloe veras, you're making slippery elms, you're using flaxseed gel, you're making sea moss gel. Those are what we call hard to preserve products, okay? It's very, very difficult to preserve because in nature, right? Think about in nature, products are meant to, once you pluck something from a tree, once you break it open, it's meant to go bad, right? That's what the natural process of things do. So the more natural the ingredient you use, the quicker it is going to expire. So it makes it, they call them hard to preserve. That's what they call it in the industry. So a lot of times people will use stronger preservatives. They will use a chemical preservative over a more natural preservative. You'll have to investigate which ones you find most comfortable using. But also the best thing, and I highly recommend this for anyone who is formulating in bulk to sell, whatever, is to use herbal extracts from companies that sell them already, because they use a process in which they extract the actual nutrients from said herb, right? You guys have seen my liquid herbal extracts. They come like, give me a second, I'm gonna grab. Sorry, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm in like my comfy clothes. But like, you get your liquid herbal extracts, okay? They come. The company extracts them properly for you, okay? And that way they're already preserved, and you don't have to worry about when you're selling products whether or not they're preserved properly. Even still, again, this is all natural. Even still, you still need to preserve all of you still need to preserve your product as a whole once you finish the whole process, right? Once you do your emulsion, once you do your teas and everything. So yeah, I'm laughing because you just said Hello Kitty, because y'all, I had no, y'all was only supposed to see this and up, but now that this is down, y'all see I was just out here in my little Hello Kitty shorts, and I ain't got no bra on. Like today I was just, I was just bumming it. This is all y'all was supposed to be getting. I'm cracking up over here, but let's see here. I hope that answers some of your questions regarding that. Okay, Kenny says almost everything except henna can be drunk or eaten internally. I'm making a fenseed, sea moss, flaxseed, marshmallow root leave-in, and I keep snaking on them. Sea moss is my favorite to eat. Oh, snacking on them. My sea moss is my favorite to eat. Yeah. I just need to slow down because it's expensive and my hair will never see it. Well, it's also good to get internal benefits too anyway. So it's all right if you snack on them. Yolanda says, how about adding the powdered juice into your water, the ones that contain 0 sugar? Is that okay sometimes? I'm sure that's okay sometimes. The only thing that I found a lot of times with the 0 sugar ones, they do contain sucrose or some type of other sugar alternative. That's just not my favorite because I actually don't like the aftertaste of them. But if that helps you to drink water more frequently, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I'm for drinking water more frequently. So yes. Kenny says it's sitting in the kitchen right now, and I'm talking about it to avoid eating it. It's okay, sis. Tom says thank you. You're welcome. Dee says, I did a no comb or brush challenge for 2 months. I gained a lot of length. Yeah, a lot of people do. I do too. That's why I pretty much, exclusively finger detangle. Because, when it comes to tools, it's wear and tear on our hair. It's wear and tear on our hair. Even if you're using, products with slip, it's still the mechanical manipulation of combing your hair and then using another brush and all that can cause breakage, can cause other issues. Which is why, again, I'm pretty much exclusively a finger detangler, because that works best for me. It helps me to retain a lot of length. Let's see. Michelle, did you see your general practitioner about your iron level? Not yet. I have an appointment. So, Sophia, my doctor, every time I schedule an appointment, it's always 2 or 3 months in the future. So my appointment is for the first week in December. So I'll figure out that then. Dee says, use my fingers to detangle. Where did you find sea moss gummies? Oh, I have a girlfriend who makes them in Seattle. Let me see if she's still. If I can find her website, I'll drop it for you though. In the chat. Just give me a few seconds. Let me just see what else you guys asked. Oh, Kenny teasing me about my Hello Kitty. Yakuba says, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. You're welcome. He says, we all girls here as far as I know, right? I hope y'all are all girls. That's what I said. I'm sitting here laughing because I'm I'm just out here today. Okay, Z-Bay said, where'd you get your sea moss gummies? Okay, let me see if she's still, because she's a good friend of mine, so she'll step up to me, but let me see if she's still making them for sale. Give me 1 second. Natural Passions, good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. And Deborah says, love your nails. Thank you. My girlfriend just did them for me on Thursday. Oh, no, Friday. It's my new set. I had to get them cut down because, as I'm packing them and shipping orders, they get caught up in everything. So I got them cut down to something short and cute. So thank you. Sorry, let me pull up this information for you. Sophia, she says, are you talking about raw sea moss? Yeah, so we're talking about sea moss. My friend makes them into like little gummies. And let me see if she's still selling them. I have to add it afterwards because like I'm on my I'm on my cell phone right now because if y'all missed it earlier, my whole setup, my whole camera just like would not work anymore for the live. I don't know why. But once this video is over, I will drop it in the description box and I'll maybe like pin the comment with it if she's still selling them for you guys. Okay, so I don't know. I didn't see it on here, so I'll message her in a few to see if she is available or still doing that. Let's see here. Did I miss anything else? Okay, no, I don't see anything else. But if you guys have any other questions, let me know. If not, I am going to head out because y'all know I still gotta go film. Gotta wash this hair of mine. And I will definitely drop that as soon as I know for sure if she is selling them anymore or not. Okay. All right, I'll give you guys a few seconds to respond because I know my delay is always crazy. It's always crazy. But I hope you guys are looking forward to next week for Tip Tuesday. The Protective Style Challenge begins or continues on. I think I'm starting week 11, which is kind of crazy. I think I'm starting week 11, but y'all are starting week 10 this week. I don't even know what we're talking about this week. I haven't even looked at the thing. Shame on me, but I'm pretty sure I want to say it's the shampoo bar, so probably my Oat Now shampoo bar. That is coming up soon if it's not this week, but yeah. But thank you guys always for joining me and chatting with me and staying with me, supporting me through all of my, ups and downs in life and letting me vent to y'all, give y'all the ins and outs of what's going on in my life and my business. Sophia said, Michelle, shut your hair now so I can see it. D-Bay said 56 people watching, but my hair is really shrunken out right now, so it's like needs to be detangled, but here it's hard because I ain't got no bra, so I can't do the front. I'll do the back because it's easier. It's the easiest. Can y'all see? Let me grab more. So it's like down my back. We don't want to see no more Hello Kitty. I'm sure y'all done teasing me about that. She said, thank you, everyone. Have a blessed week. Thank you. One love, sis. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. But I will see y'all Tuesday for Tip Tuesday. How do I like it? There's a like button at the... I mean, I can't tell because I'm like on the live, but there's a like button at the bottom of the screen, usually like near the description box. Deborah says, if it's what your energy has been asking the universe will bring what you're asking for in different ways. Your job changes, maybe just how things are falling in place for you. Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree that I've been saying it, so I feel like I was like, oh, okay, you want this? I got you. So yeah. Oh, she said, I love you guys. I love you most, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thanks, Michelle. Have a wonderful week. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. So if you guys want to get into that, go to my community tab. So go to my YouTube name, click community tab. The Facebook group is there. I'll also probably put it at the end of this live again because like I'm on my phone. But I'll link it to that afterwards. So you guys, if you want to join our Facebook group, come join us. If you have questions there, you can ask them there if you don't get a chance to ask me here. But yeah, that's it. I thank you guys again. She says, thanks for teaching us so many cool updo styles. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I hope you guys been enjoying them. I'm just trying to show y'all that we can, do everything with our hair in its natural state. We don't have to add anything and it's equally fabulous. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Sophia said, what did you just say? I don't understand Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry. The group section is just easy. If you have a login, you click the link, it takes you right to the group. And there you can just ask your questions, read chats, read whatever people have asked. I have a few posts up in there. Yeah. She says, I like the Cleopatra style. Thank you. That was like a favorite for a lot of people. Jill says, always great to see your videos. Wish you the best with full time in your business. Good night from Austria. Austria. Oh, awesome. Good night. Good night. I know I've been saying goodbye, y'all, but there's like 50 people watching, and I'm like, do y'all want me to leave? I wanted to. I'm watching from Serena. Oh, lovely. Love your tips. Thank you. Thank you. Michelle, you are such a breath of fresh air. All the best from Jamaica. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm going to head out and film. I will see you. I don't know where the like button is on your phone. Probably if you're looking at it landscape, probably have to turn it portrait, and then you can see the option to like the video. If not, you can like it later on. I appreciate you guys. Good evening. All right.